The Formal Gamer, podcasts for those with exquisite taste.
Welcome to Season 6 of The Formal Gamer. The University of Threadless has produced some peculiar pupils, but none more peculiar than Goros, Farvan, and Sotru. They face an assignment unlike any other: to uncover the secrets of class and discover the origins of the dragon cults. Will they pass or fail? Will they live or die?
Hi guys, welcome to episode 2 of season 10 of the Formal Gamer podcast. If you check on our Twitter and Facebook this week, you'll see a new banner going up with some art of Goros, Farvan and Sotru. I hope you enjoyed last week's episode, the return and the very strange bottom antics. And there's more nonsense this week, so I hope you enjoy the episode. No, that's not it. But more important than any of that is that you enjoy the episode.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Formal Gamer podcast. We rejoin our students, Goros, Sotru and Farvan, as they have dealt with the troll threat that lasted from last season.
Also, I think that horse may have betrayed us.
Yes, rather unfortunately, there were some casualties, unintended casualties, shall we say, from that episode. Farvan, you met the infamous owner of class, who was relatively nice to you.
Yeah, but there were undertones of she's a mental power-hungry bitch, wasn't there?
Yeah.
She could kill me.
Possibly, yeah. Her sleep magic and enchanting magic seems to be pretty on point.
Yeah, I'm trying to sleep.
And Goros and Sotru.
Yeah. I don't care about them.
No.
They're like low level. The troll is more impressive.
Yeah, perhaps, yeah. I mean, well, Goros took a bit of a beating as well. I mean, he didn't wake up, did he?
No.
But anyway.
I have some questions still about that now the troll's dealt with.
But we'll get to that, just to recap. So, she asked you to go meet her up near the tomb of Torfidus the Dragon Mage. You agreed, I believe? Yeah, would that be fair to say?
I was intrigued by her
proposition.
Yeah, and also the power she wielded.
Wilted.
It's wilted. That's the correct terminology.
So, yeah, you didn't ask her too many questions. I think you were more preoccupied with the with what was going on around you. But you said, I'll go up and meet you. And she said she didn't really give you any direction. She just said, meet me further up the mountain and you'll work it out.
Just follow the singing.
Yeah, it could be. Yep, if she's still singing. Yep. So, what's your thoughts about that, meeting her and?
Very powerful, very intriguing. She's also kind of taken the whole village hostage, which again I don't know what to think about because, they didn't send guards to kill her, but their general attitude towards mistrusting her, led to things like the mayor sending guards to kill her, potentially. So she's kind of got a point, but she kind of is slightly evil.
Because you asked her, why did you take everyone hostage? She's like, well, I needed collateral. That's the word I was looking for, collateral. I needed collateral. So,
and we're here from a very much an observer point of view in terms of the university.
Do you feel like
you're to implement justice or make judgments? It's just to observe and collect information.
So what's happened now? Do you feel, and this is to the three of you, do you feel that this is still within the remit of the question that the university sent you to?
I'm no longer just about the university essay. Cord will want these people saved. Morally, we have to try and save the villagers.
And morally, I want her power.
Morally, of course.
What about you, morally, Sotru?
So Sotru's just out for an adventure, so he doesn't really care about the essay. But again, because he's adopted your god Cord, similar vein of thought.
Yeah, Cord's going to be happy when we save everyone. Except for that troll.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And the horse.
It would perhaps... and the sheep.
Yes.
And the other horse.
Yes.
It would appear that
And Mary the pig, maybe.
maybe.
That's
She
later.
might have been in the woods.
Fingers
through the-
crossed.
Through the troll over.
I landed in the pig village.
It would appear that the university have sent you here ostensibly because of the small level of dragon cultism that appeared to have risen and then been put down in the area. That appears to be the trigger for them to have sent you here to investigate. What you've stumbled across and upon appears to be a much greater problem, a much greater issue. Not really becoming of first-year students, but so far you appear to have risen to the challenge. I think it'd be fair to say you've managed to defeat the troll, albeit with a little bit of assistance, and you're still alive. So bonus, good job.
And we followed the clues.
I guess, like, if we want information about dragon cultists, the tomb of, like, the original guy might get us extra marks in the essay. If we could take, like, a brass rubbing of it. Or we put the paper up, get a bit of charcoal, rub it. There you go.
You'd have to get someone else to do that, though, I suspect.
Oh, yeah. No. Jeeves will do it.
Yeah. He's good at brass rubbing, is he?
Comment?
Awkward silence. Awkward silence. Right. So we left the three of you. You just pushed the troll off the side of the cliff, which was attached to the horse, Jeffrey.
Horses. I saved one of them.
You did save one of them. Yes. Ooh. So actually, you come out morally good from this, I think.
I've bloody saved everyone!
Yeah.
I've saved the horse, I've saved Goris's anus, I saved...
Well, I think you put his anus in danger in the first
Now,
place.
Father, I do have some questions. Why does my bottom hurt in two separate ways? So, I've got an insidey hurt and an outsidey hurt.
Look,
Ramco said it's your fault.
don't trust that bloody pig, he was trying to wake the troll up. He was going to get us all eaten.
Animal talk on, and now the horse is screaming.
Oh, Jeffrey!
Ramco, were you trying to wake the troll up?
Oh no, I was trying to kill him. A little bit. Look, this fool over here stopped me a little bit more, and he would be dead to my tusks. Me and Ramteta. Oh, what was her name?
Ramazon.
Ramazon. I was gonna call her Ramteta.
I feel like Rapto's setting up a stable.
Yeah, I know. I worry about your power grabbing, Ramto. Right.
Don't talk about stables. I mean,
Ramto, what did he do to my bottom?
He pushed something into it after putting it in your mouth.
That's worse.
Hang on! Father, you put something in my mouth and then on my bottom!
Yes, I did put it in your mouth, but it didn't work. No matter how much I jiggled it. So
What did you put in my mouth and my bottom?
I didn't. Jeeves did. So Jeeves took it out of your mouth and slid it into your bottom.
I didn't think Jeeves had one of those!
Well, he did. I gave it to him.
Not much resistance, he said.
What did you put in my mouth and then my bottom? What was this object?
Well, Una sent you to sleep. Remember that?
That doesn't give you the right.
And I said I wanted to wake you up, and I asked her the best way to do it, and she gave me this bag of little beads. And I'll show you one of them.
How big is it, DM?
About the size of your thumb.
That's very big.
Bigger than I thought. Jesus, what's in my bottom?
Well, I put it in your mouth first. But it
I
didn't
guess that's
work.
better than it going the other way round. Yes.
Una didn't give me instructions, so the troll was going to wake up because Ramto was ramming the troll. I needed you to tell Ramto to stop ramming the troll so the troll wouldn't eat us.
Right. So why does the outside of my bottom hurt?
Well, Jeeves put it up your bottom, but it didn't work.
Right.
I thought it's just because you were incredibly lazy.
Was tired.
But then I put it on. Yeah, I bet you feel. Well, actually, you only sleep for very little.
Still probably quite right.
Quite tired. And then I tried on Sotru and I realised that you had to burst the capsule. You had to burst it.
What did you do to my bottom that time?
Well, I didn't want to use our last bead because we might have to use it against Una if she puts us to sleep again.
Right.
And the capsule was far in your bottom, so I couldn't get that one out.
Right.
So I had to burst it in your bottom. With my stick!
What did you do?
Well, I just started violently
Oh, better than I thought, actually. Okay, well, all's well that ends well.
I don't remember there being a lecture on this one.
No, it's very
They
much...
really don't teach you about the real world.
No, I feel
Applied magic.
Applied magic is a module that we should have taken. Right, how are you feeling? And thought Rue, and now I have to ask a question, why did you try and punch me?
Yeah, why did you try and punch us?
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I don't remember that.
I don't remember how you talk about me.
Your voice has got very gravelly for a...
I think he's still very emotional. He's still, he's
He
still
is.
shaking a bit.
He is still violently
bit.
shaking.
Are you calmed down a bit now, Thought Rue?
Yes, I'm better now.
Why did you get so angry? You don't remember. Here you go. Stop shaking, Sotru. Calm down and tell us about it.
Okay, thanks, Farvin.
Okay, so
You don't like going to sleep?
I'm terrified of it.
why?
Because I slept for 100 years.
So you should be used to it.
I don't look impressed at that.
Right, so you're worried if you go to sleep, you'll be asleep for 100 years again?
Yes, Gorus.
Well, don't worry, Sotru, because I'm here. I'll always wake you up.
I actually look quite happy at that.
And do you remember how Father always wakes me up? I've not had barely any sleep at all this weekend.
So I've gone from green-eyed happy at that to Goros's confused purple.
So Father is he's telling the truth. He definitely will wake you up because he wakes me up all the time.
Yellow sad eyes.
If you're asleep, you can't help me with anything. I'll always need to wake you up.
Happy again.
Yeah, good. You can trust
There are a lot of
Father.
different coloured eyes.
Yeah. Don't worry. I think you can trust Father on this one.
Well, so while you were asleep, I did have words with Una.
Oh yeah.
I mean, she seems a bit like she could be angling towards an evil tyrannical maniac.
Oh no.
But also, like, maybe she'll help us out with our university coursework.
So did she say that the villagers did have her killed?
Yeah, she said that she was killed by the guards that she thinks were sent by the mayor. So she's taken all the villagers as collateral.
Oh right. Collateral against what?
In case they try and kill her again, I suppose.
Why would they try and kill her again if they think they already killed her?
Well, because she's not dead. The second they see her again, they'll be like, bloody hell, we have to kill her.
Maybe she just didn't tell them she's alive. If I were her, I would just not tell them
You
again.
could definitely save bank these ones.
I will,
discussion
when we
points.
meet up with her, I'll be like, so, you probably could have just pretended to be dead.
Yes, but yes, it's slightly concerning, but at the same time, I feel we could learn a lot from her.
We will get the highest marks if we
Yes.
can come back with information about a blood witch.
Yes, definitely. And even if we have some of the spells, maybe, we can fucking stick it up the professor's arse.
Don't do that to the professor. I can recommend that's a bad thing. It's not very comfortable. What were the beads made of? It's all inside me.
Farfin walks over to Gorus and puts his hand on top of his chainmail and says, "Gorus, sometimes for people's own good, you have to put things up their arse."
Well, I'm glad you're not telling Sotru that one because I worry what he would take from that lesson.
Okay. Well, Una asked that we could go up to the top of the mountain
Right.
where there is the tomb.
Tomb of whom? Torfidus?
Yes, of
Lucky I
Torfidus.
remembered.
Yes. Well, good. I'm glad you remembered. Maybe you're going to pull your weight on the coursework. Torfidus is up there in his tomb.
Torfidus?
Yes, and she's blocked from getting in. Now, this is the interesting thing, Gorus, because I'm sure you won't have done these classes, but normally...
I fell out my hat. I forgot I put that dice under my hat like 7 minutes ago.
Gorus, get those dice out your hat. I think the mages put a block on evil presences going into the tomb. Maybe it's everyone. Maybe it's evil presence.
Oh.
Maybe we can get a steer on what her true nature
We'll
is.
have to have a check when we get up there, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, she might be like a demon or a devil or a...
Maybe.
a heebie-jeebie.
Oh, well, they all died out a long time ago.
Oh, no, they're my ancestors. Yeah,
Yes,
sorry, I've forgotten
yes.
how the context of those ones.
So I guess we should go up there. You two can get a handle on Una, because she's weirded me out a little bit. We go up there, and then we just see what else we can see.
DM, is there a clear, path up the mountain?
Yeah, so the path that you've been following appears to be the one route up, the one main route up.
We also had 2 dogs with us. Are they still with us?
I think you had more than 2. You had a few, didn't you? You had like a
At
pack.
least I've got a pack of dogs with us. The pack of dogs still with us?
Yeah, further down the path, but yeah.
All awake?
None of the animals fell asleep.
No. The troll fell asleep. Maybe it's an intelligence level thing?
Yes, potentially.
Trolls would be vaguely more sentient than a...
Yes.
Because they can, like, hunt and stuff. He tried to get away from...
I wouldn't say that's
So
right,
you
but
had,
yes.
you had.
Animal speak.
I'm sure you tried to do a spell. In fact, yes, you did. You detached his hideous laughter, so you checked the intelligence of the troll when you did that because it was a necessary thing that it had to be relatively intelligent.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So, I thought of turn animal speak on quickly, hear the horse crying as always, shout out to the dogs,
Jeffrey!
come on dogs! And I, start... Because I guess they won't be so scared now because they were scared of the troll smell as well, weren't they?
Yes.
Trolls gone off the edge now, so I guess they're there.
Come on, Pilgrim, pull yourself together. And I try and get up on Pilgrim.
Oh, but you try and mount him.
I saved your life. You have a life bond to me. Goris, explain a life bond.
Animal talk on.
Yep. Oh god, it's terrible. I can't believe that he did that. Oh my god.
I'm so sorry, Pilgrim.
But what happened?
I made a terrible, terrible mistake.
No shit.
I forgot that you're tired on, and the troll woke up, and I was in a panic, and I kicked it off the edge.
I can kind of understand that.
Farthen saved your life, though. He says you're the best horse, and that's why he saved you.
Oh really? Did he?
Yeah. And
Oh.
he says he'll be your rider, and he'll brush you every night. Turn off animal talk.
And with
Yeah, he understands now.
and with that, Pilgrim the horse trots up to you.
Wonderful. I mount him.
Oh yes, you do. You get
Yes.
on. Okay.
Lead ahead, Sotru Goris.
Okie dokie.
Pawns go first.
Yeah. Disposable income. Right. Up we go.
Right, you make your way up the hill. I mean, you are quite a lot of you. Well, certainly you, Sotru, have taken quite a lot of damage.
Yeah, I was going to say that because I'm only on 3 life.
You did get given a set of tools to gain a little bit of health earlier in the campaign. I'll let you roll. I think roll me.
I need to stop and do that.
Yep. Okay. I'll let you know. I think we'll let that be out. The benefit of that is you can do it on the move. You can
Okay.
just like chipping away at your nails kind of thing. So you can roll a hit dice if you want to, or if you as a party want to find somewhere to sort of camp on the side of the cliff, we can do that as well. Up
I
to
think we
you.
should keep on moving up.
If I can do it while moving. to
Yep.
do
Okay.
that.
One of your hit dice. I'm not sure what one of your hit dice is.
Oh.
I don't think it's a. It might be a
It
D12.
says- D10.
It says D10. I thought it was D12. but...
No, D10.
6.
Add yourself 6 health points then. Okay, so as you make
Sorry,
your...
he's right. 1d12.
Oh, it is D12.
D12.
Okay.
I could add on 2.
Yeah.
That's not how it
Add
works.
a 1. Add a 1.
Although if you get less,
D12.
I'll let you keep the original.
Okay.
There you go.
4.
Yeah, keep the original.
Cool.
You make your way up the pathway. It is bloody cold up here. Good thing you've got all those lovely furs.
Air is getting thin.
It
Sotru,
is.
not that you'll notice.
No, not really. You make your way up. It's quite a good bit of walking to get further up. It's relatively difficult terrain. Obviously on the horse, assisting you there. You walk at the pace of the slowest people. You've got this collection. Hand up.
Sorry. When he's healing with hit dice, don't forget to add your constitution modifier to it. Take out Gora's voice. So you add your +3 of your constitution to it as well.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because we forget to do that, apparently. I got told on the internet off by a listener who was like, you're doing it wrong.
Cool.
Thank you to that listener.
Thank you.
It's not like that's the only thing we're doing wrong, though.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I think people just point out the big ones. They're like, yeah, you've been doing this wrong for 100 episodes. I think it's time to let you know.
It's like a core power of your character and you've been getting it wrong.
Oh, yeah, lots of things like that.
So you make your way up the mountain. It's getting dark, it's cold. Looking further round, so the mountain, you're in a set of mountains and you're walking around this thin path. You come to a point where it appears that a much thinner path, a much more dangerous path, circumvents round at a level around the sort of mountain that you're going up, and there is another path that goes up. On the path to, let's say, the left, which is the circumventing one, you can see very far in the distance a little bit of a fire. Like the light from a fire.
So was that the hazardous path? The path
Yes.
on the left,
Yeah.
How far away is the fire?
You would say about a half an hour walk, probably.
Can a horse go up the hazardous path?
It would be difficult, but you think you probably would be able to lead a horse, carefully. It would slow you down, but you could, yes.
Lead a horse? Doesn't sound like I'm on the horse.
No, you could ride it, yep. It would take some animal skill.
Well, it looks like we can't take the horse up this path, so I guess we're going to have to take the other one, aren't we?
Do you want me to investigate this path?
Well, we can see a fire off in the distance, but it's quite far away.
So just follow the big main path still?
Oh, I don't know.
How much longer do we think the main path will curl around and reach that one?
So this
It's
one...
just a shortcut.
No, so this one is sort of at the same level. So it appears to be going at the same level, whereas the other path is going up and further up the
Right.
mountain.
You said, Una said to go up, wasn't it, to get to the cave entrance? Or
Yeah, I wasn't really listening because I was
Yeah,
more
no, she
freaked
said
out.
to the top of the mountain.
But yeah, she just said go to the top. I
so-
think, and then we'll find her.
So would
So I
would be
turn on
a
animal
detour.
handling, and I speak to Ramto, and I go, Ramto, where did the main group go of people? Because that's what we're following. Can you get the scent of the people up here?
Oh, okay, yep.
or even the dogs.
Yeah, I'll get the dogs over as well. Can you smell your owners anywhere around here? That's what we came up here in the first place, was following that scent.
So are you separately asking Ramto, or what are you doing?
I'll call them all over.
Yeah.
Guys, get the scent. What can we
It's
smell
only
around
a
here?
general animal assembly.
I mean, yeah, we've got
The herd.
the one sheep, the pig, Ramazan, the sheep, obviously, the dogs who I've not asked the names of. Can we smell anything going up that path where that fire is?
Ramto turns to you. So do you want me to lead a platoon over there and look
Just tell
into
us
it all?
Where you can smell that we were following that main group. The youth were tracking them very well. That's how we got up here, if you remember rightly.
Yes.
Where did they go? Did they go up or did they go along this path?
Right, I'll organise the boys and try and sort something out for you.
Worried that he's taking control of this. But yeah, okay, Ramco, you take charge of this.
What did Rapto say?
I don't know. I'm going to hear in a second.
So, Ramto goes off and you hear some snuffling. I'm not entirely sure why he can talk to dogs, but apparently he can.
I can relay the messages between him and the dogs, I suppose.
Yeah, compartmentalise them so they can't get a power back.
Yeah. Ramto says, you guys don't have to listen to him all the time, obviously. Like, he's a pig, not charge. I'm in charge. Ramto says, I'm the leader.
And
Biggest one.
So Ramto takes about 10 paces forward, sits down, and then the dogs split off into two groups, and they go sort of sniffling ahead.
So Ramto is directing the dogs.
Yeah, that's what he thinks.
Right, so Ramto can talk dog.
Yeah.
I turn animal talk off. I'm like, I'm not going to deal with this power struggle. It's complicated and I need to get involved in.
I mean, like, he probably shouldn't be able to, but I feel like...
He was talking to the sheep earlier.
Yeah, I feel like I want him to. So that's a thing now. Ramto is a special...
I guess they might have lived round each other and learnt each other's languages.
Yeah, and let's just say that Ramto maybe has a wider, more interesting history that we don't know yet.
And we will not learn.
Oh, cool. We've got to do Rapto
So
campaign.
Ramto can speak to them, but they can't speak to each other. So that's why he is the glue that binds this group.
Right.
Right.
I mean,
So-
the only one that can't speak to is surely the sheep and the other two dogs.
Yeah, I was going to say, the dogs can talk to each other, surely.
The dogs can talk to each other, but the sheep can't talk to the dogs or the horse, and the horse can't
Oh,
talk
no,
to
the horse is involved in it.
Where the horse is? I want the horse. The horse is staying here.
Right, anyway.
The dogs go off.
So the dogs go off, and Ramto sits there, plump in charge, and the dogs come back. So and they come back, and the question was, where have the main body of people gone?
Yeah.
Right, the main body of people seem to have gone along the parapet, the one that's on the same level.
Oh,
So they've gone towards the fire.
Well, I think we should go that way then.
Yeah, see where the people are?
Yes.
I mean, fundamentally, we were trying to rescue the people first and foremost. Right, okay, let's go along here. Roo, do you think you should be at the front or the back? I think me and you should be at either end in case of danger.
I can be at the front.
You lead the way at the front then, in case there's anything to move out of the way, and I'll be at the back, making sure there's no danger. Because you've got your danger sense, haven't you?
Yes,
so you
I
can make
do.
dex checks and stuff
Yeah.
like that, because I need traps.
So I'll take the lead, walking forward.
Still very cold.
Yes, it is. It's very cold and it's getting dark now as well. So you're
And
making...
a fire this way.
So this path you're walking along is now probably, let's say, if you were to put your arms out wide, it would probably be that width of a person. So yeah, you could get on your horse, but again,
No, I'll get off.
if it would be
The
relatively
bloody
dangerous.
walk again.
As you walk
Like a
along,
normal pleb.
due to the
Are
night,
you
you're looking
taking the horse
down.
with you or leading it?
Yeah, I'll lead it.
Is animal talk on or off?
If the animal looks at me like he wants to chat to me, I'll turn it off.
Yeah. So Ramsey comes over and nudges your leg.
What?
What do you want me to do with the boys?
Well, the boys. Let's hear it for the boys. Right.
I love it when you sing.
Let's have you at the back with me. We'll lead up the rear, and the two dogs. Father and daughter shown. That's sometimes it's for someone's benefit. And the two dogs up the front with Thotru. If they smell anything dangerous, tell them to bark so Thotru knows to stop.
Sure thing. Barking for danger. Got it.
And the sheep just in the middle because that's of no value.
Don't talk about Ramazan like that. If it weren't for
I'm
her,
not talking enough. Carry on.
right?
I wonder how long Ramto spends talking to me when I can't understand him.
Very quiet.
You can
I'm
hear
nodding at him like,
you can hear some snorting and stuff as you go.
No,
along.
whatever.
Right. So as you're going along, it's relatively dark now. The frost is sort of the temperature's cutting down. It is definitely getting colder. You look over the side of this parapet and you can't quite see the bottom. This is again quite a long drop, perhaps even further than the one you pushed the troll off. Down below you can see the trees, but it's all getting a bit murky because of the darkness. You make your way along the parapet and round towards when you get into a much closer distance. You can actually see what appears to be a brazier at the mouth of a tunnel.
Oh, okay. Looks like we're here, boys. Not going to warm us up very much, but at least we can get some cover from the wind chill.
Indeed, yep.
Do we notice anything interesting? The tunnel entrance? Or...
Not really. It's pretty dark at the moment.
Okay.
Also, like, Una just wanders round in the cold like it's nothing. Like, if she didn't come down here, then she's up there and just in the cold. That's impressive as well, magic-wise.
Yes, I think that's the least of her powers, to be honest.
Yeah. How deep's the sort of...
The ravine,
Yeah.
you'd think about 80, 100.
No, right, so what the brazier's just...
So the brazier's at the mouth of this sort of cave area.
Right, and how deep's the cave area?
Are you going? Well, I had you standing off for the moment.
Right,
Let's go poke our heads in.
yeah. Is there, like... We got a torch on us?
Yeah, you've got torches.
So I light my torch on the brazier.
You've got torches on you anyway, which
Oh,
I
right.
had. I just say you've
Yeah.
lit them with flint and whatever.
Okay, I sort of hold my torch into the sort of... I haven't got... has anyone got dark vision? Have you-
Right, so you're going right up to the entrance. Basically, you're going right up to the entrance of the tunnel. Then, as I said, I had you standing off at the moment.
So we'll do a perception check on it first.
Yep, roll it.
See what I can see. Well, I guess you would, because you can have dark vision, so you can just see down into it.
You think so?
Okay, you can't. Nothing immediately jumps out at you.
I've checked the cave, it looks fine.
Nothing immediately jumps at you. Okay.
You could always send your invisible servant.
No,
I don't think he's
work
got
like that.
senses, yeah.
Oh, no?
No, he just follows.
Carries-
sort of
He's
paths.
do and if
Oh,
he,
is it? Okay.
Farthen tells him to do something. Then
Right, I flick on Animal Talk. Any smells in there, boys? Bears? Trolls? Troll bears?
Wait. I'll direct, and Ramto goes over to the dogs and.
I turn it off for a second, turn the father and go, he's going to become fucking unbearable.
What does he keep on saying to you?
He's like in charge of the animals now, like he's their boss. I
You're
mean,
clearly the animal's boss.
I thought so.
Yes.
Well, when he's brushing their beards, then he'll know what the trouble becomes. Right? Animal Talk
You
back
need
on.
to watch out for that.
Oh, don't I know it. Ramto, what have you spotted, my friend?
So the dogs go and they come back, and Ramto relays to you. They went in maybe 10, 15 meters. They couldn't find anything at present.
Okay,
and no smells of anything other than what they were expecting.
What were they?
You asked them to the people that we follow, townspeople.
They seem to be down the cave.
Well, the smell leads over here. Yes.
Okay.
We've done bloody well.
Yeah. Light a torch and start to put it into the mouth of the tunnel.
Okay. Yep.
Let's have a look.
You walk further down, and you come to what appears to be a sort of landslide type affair.
So, like, the tunnel's been blocked. Right.
Dude.
How can we all get into this tunnel?
Yeah. Well,
So we can all be sheltered.
yeah. It'd be with all the animals. It'd be a bit of a squeeze. But yeah.
Okay.
You feel Ramto
Are there any,
knocking on you.
we could put out a fire for the night, maybe?
Yeah.
Is there enough room in here to have a small fire just outside the mouth of the cave?
Yep,
Sort
you
of warm
could.
it?
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, if you put it in the cave, it would reduce the amount of space.
Yeah, I meant at the mouth.
It would be warmer in the cave, but then smoke and it would.
Yeah, I'd do it just at the mouth of the smoke and get away.
Okay.
Right, if I go and start a fire, guys, keep us all warm.
Yes, let's hunker down.
Are there any sort of trees like growing spindly on the mountains? It was fir trees further down, I remember, but
Yes, there are. Yeah.
okay, I'll go and grab some branches and stuff
So
like
you'd
that.
be able to find branches and that kind of stuff. You feel a nudging from Ramto on your leg.
Animal Falcon? Yes, Ramto.
Do you want me to set up a night watch with the lads?
Yes, that would be
Because
perfect.
obviously you probably need to sleep, and
Do you not need to sleep, Ramto?
No, but I do. I'm going to go to sleep, obviously, whenever you choose. But
Whether I choose.
but I can organise them so that.
Well, it's all right because luckily both Thotru and Father don't sleep at all.
Oh yes, of course. I'll give the boys a night off then.
Yeah, they can sleep. I mean, tell them to keep their noses on guard just in case. But yeah, I'll start a fire. We need to check out this landslide then, don't we? So you two want to have a look at that?
Sodru, what do you think of this landslide? I've got no kind of spell that could move it.
I could look at moving some rocks and see if there's a way past. Or I could build a trap.
What are you thinking of trapping?
Maybe a trap at the entrance.
To trap what, one of the dogs?
To protect us during the night.
Oh, I see, yes. Well, I mean, I want you to pursue your love, Sotru, If you love making traps, you should make a trap.
Sotru will start walking off to build a trap.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Yep. Big trap, small trap. What are you doing?
I'm gonna.
You're in a stone.
I'm gonna.
So it's like stone up here, like hard floor.
Oh really?
Well, yeah, you're on a mountain.
What kind of trap could I do?
So there's patches of dirt and stuff, but there's a lot of stone around.
So probably couldn't dig a pit or anything.
It would take you a while, but hey, you've got all night.
How long are we thinking it would take?
It would be incredibly loud and would probably take you like 3-4 hours, I reckon, at least to dig a proper hole.
Okay, so I might build a trap where we have rope, don't we?
It's imagine a mining company digging into the floor. Yeah, that's what you'll be doing.
So I'm gonna take some of my rope I have.
Okay.
And I'm going to build a trap so there's like some heavy rock above the entrance, and it can be triggered if someone walks past.
Okay. So you want to chip some? Right. Okay. Let's just say that.
But there's all the rocks in the landslide.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are loads
So
of
you could
rocks.
get but balancing okay. Yep. It's going to take you a little bit. Yep.
That's fine.
Yep. Okay. So
Sodru, I'll help with this system. What if we have a tripwire that then goes round a tree that then goes up to a rock that's tied above the entrance? So if you kick the tripwire, it will pull on the tree, which will pull the rock down.
Sounds wonderful, Farthen.
Yeah, that's a good mechanism.
Can we get easily to a place above the cave entrance?
yeah, you could climb up the. Yeah. It's
Okay.
it's a relatively steep but feasible to sort of climb up.
This would definitely keep us safe from Una. Yeah, we don't need to worry about Una anymore. We got the little rock trap.
I mean, you can put a magic trap down, like alarm to wake us all up. We've got 2 dogs that are going to further us. You don't even need to sleep. But no, the things you're going to save us in this tiny cave where they're going to be basically on top of us anyway. It's a rock. Falls down the mountain and bops him on the head.
Hey.
You know what's going to happen. One of us is definitely going to get the off. Because the sheep, the dog, the pig, the horse that we got around here, old McDonald's fucking farm. Once we get a chicken and a cow, we're sorted.
Well, we used to have a much bigger entourage.
Farmer talk off.
I'll look at this landslide. How big do the rocks look? Is it lots of smaller rocks, huge rocks? Does it look movable?
It's a mix of all of it. No, it doesn't look movable.
No, it's proper.
It's an odd one. So roll me insight, all of you.
I was going to ask how fresh is it, but I don't know if you can really tell freshness from a landslide.
16 plus 2, 18.
17.
You could tell freshness.
Okay.
This is something separate, but I'll give you that as part of that because they're all quite good rolls. So the one thing you find about this is it's a little bit odd that the lantern, the brazier is on.
Yeah.
Like-
so someone's come through it recently.
And you go and have a look at it, and that's the thing. No, this appears to be a magical brazier.
Oh.
So this appears to be one of those ones which just it's like flickering at a very low.
Maybe that's not a landslide. Maybe that's an illusion.
Oh yes.
Maybe it's an entrance.
Looking at it, it would have.
Because I'm not actually very good with it.
Yes. What was DM going to say?
No, so looking at it, the landslide did appear to be newer.
Okay, I fingered the landslide.
Right, it feels like a landslide.
Does it feel like it's an illusion telling my senses that there's a landslide when actually there's not? Maybe I could just walk through it. I walk into the landslide.
You walk into the landslide, yeah. Maybe you need a run up.
My power's not strong enough yet. I fire a gust at it.
Rocks and dust comes up from it.
Yep, that's a landslide, boys. That's a genuine landslide. We're not getting through here.
Interesting.
Who's done this? Tell you what, it's not the villagers. Maybe it was. Probably not. It's probably Una.
Probably Una.
Again, demonstrating that she's much more powerful than us.
Indeed.
Lot to be learned. Do you think the professors could have done this landslide?
Maybe some of the higher level ones might have been able to do it, but not in one go.
I'm beginning to think that they just follow the set text and some of them don't even know how to do some of the spells.
You know what? One of the times when Professor McGonagall created the frog spell, I swear he just got a frog out of a bag. Because I heard the rabbit later on, like, nothing around somewhere. I think he just swapped the frog and the rabbit around with the smoke was in the air.
Sodru, the professor that
I'm not
made you...
there because I'm building the trap.
Where's Sodru? He's actually building the trap!
So you can hear a knocking of metal into the wall as he's trying to create a net to hold the rocks, which are going to be pulled down, which are going to throw, and blah, blah, blah.
I thought that was a funny joke we did.
So there is a small mining operation going on.
Take things very literally.
Yeah, I haven't learned humour yet. Or sarcasm.
We need to get him one of those books on humour.
What, 50 best jokes?
Yes.
Notebook. I think that would create us more chaos in the long term. Just let him create his trap. Hang on, animal talk on. Guys, careful, there's going to be a rope over there. Something's made the trap. If you go anywhere near it, I'm pretty sure a rock's going to fall down there.
Oh, right. Intelligent stuff.
No! Sometimes you just have to let Sotru do a thing. You know how strong he is, though? It's really impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, the rock guy attacking the rock right now. It's a little bit of a weird...
Yeah, no, I know, it's complicated.
Yeah.
Right. I guess we're going to bed down for the night.
But I'll be furthest into the cave as I'm the most important.
Obviously, yep.
Assuming there's no danger beyond the...
Yes. There are no more rock slides, hopefully.
I try and find a dank corner.
Yeah, there's definitely one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find a dank corner. And I sort of turn on Animal Talk and go, "Look, if you get cold, Ramto, you know, you can just come over for a quick, you know."
Only if my duties allow it.
Oh, well, you know, I'm sure, you know, with Thotru on duty all night and the trap, well, we're not in danger at all. What could possibly get past that rope? A person with a long stride? I'd like to see them try.
Right, yeah, so you bed down. Sotru, you spend another sort of 4 hours making the trap, and you guys go sleep.
To sleep.
The dogs are there, and time passes fine, and in the morning, you wake up, and you're in the same place, and the brazier is still sort of bubbling away.
Thotru, anything? You see anything last night?
No, nothing happened.
There you go. Right. Back down the path then, I guess.
I guess so. I guess we're going to find Una. Maybe she can tell us more about what happened here.
No way of disconnecting this magical brazier from the wall or anything?
You haven't tried, but do you want to?
Yeah, well, carrying a magical brazier around would be
Should we
pretty
get
cool.
Sotru to do it?
Yeah, Thotru, do you try and yank this off the wall?
So Sotru goes to grab.
Okay, roll me a strength.
Is it hot?
17.
17.
Plus.
So it's one of those ones where, rather than a fire brazier, it's actually like a torch brazier.
Right.
Yep, and you manage to pull it off, and you have what appears to be a brazier that is lit for an indeterminate amount of time.
Wonderful.
Is it hot? Like, is the end hot to touch?
No.
Right.
Oh, bloody hell, it's not even hot.
So it's a magic light that isn't hot. That's quite useful.
Yeah, you could put it in your mouth, Goris.
Ah! Does it light up my head from the inside?
Sotru, put it in Goris's mouth.
The whole of you would glow.
Yeah, that's what would happen.
Well, imagine we put it up his bottom.
No! Why don't you go up my bottom?
It wouldn't look good on your bottom, actually, Goris.
In my mouth.
His
So,
mouth.
as it's morning,
What did my head look like when you put the cork in my mouth?
it looked like a
Could you see my bone structure?
yes, you could.
I
It
know,
was,
but you had it.
it was
Bo.
like it.
I'm not soft.
It was like it's like an X-ray. It's like you've got a light bulb inside your mouth,
How cool did that look?
but your eyes are really dark.
You, Goris.
Your eyes are very dark, and there's a sort of small grey area in the skull, sort of blocking out some of the light.
It's a very small grey area.
Fundamentally, that's one of our big issues with the We have very little,
Grey areas.
brain power. And I'm the smart one.
You wake up, Sotru and Goris, feeling remarkably refreshed. You
doesn't
feel
wake up.
stronger than you were before. You feel more intelligent. You feel just a better person, shall we say.
You know some of the spells I learned at university? I think I could do them now.
Well, you think back to some of those ones that you couldn't quite get the
Yeah.
hang of, yeah? You
I think I can
couldn't
work
quite
them
get
out.
your they don't have paws? What do frogs have?
Yeah, my hands, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whatever they're called.
Get my dirty little
It's frog's legs.
frog's legs on
Yeah,
them.
frogs' legs around them, yeah.
So some of the
Your slimy mitts.
some of the sort of
Used to be feet.
the 5th year classes, I think I could do some of those.
Well, yeah, possibly.
Level 5 spells, level 5 spells.
Well, let's say like with week 5 spells that perhaps someone learned.
Oh, sorry. So their 3rd level spells. They're my level 5 when I get their spells.
Yeah, which might be 3rd semester of the first year.
Yeah,
you're
third
finally
semester.
getting a grip on.
Oh god, this can cause some actual fucking chaos now.
And Sotru, you just feel like you can get angrier quicker. Cool. And more often.
That's helpful.
Useful for the party.
Also, as a cleric, I'm really good at destroying the undead.
Why would you ever need that?
I don't know. They kept doing classes on it, and I didn't understand any of it.
Why did you do cleric classes anyway?
I didn't really know what cleric was. I thought it was. I wanted to be a clerk. I thought cleric was the same thing.
Farvin, you feel well rested and your hit points are up, but you don't feel quite as emboldened as the other two.
Farthen, after taking that pill up my bottom, I feel so much stronger. And my strength has gone up, so I show him how many things I can lift up and stuff. You need to take that last pill.
Oh, wait a minute. When you lifted that stuff up, can you see those clouds that gathered above you?
How? Ooh! And I sort of swirl my finger and I can sort of move clouds a little bit. I'm like,
Oh.
well, I think I think you remember that lightning spell I was trying.
Oh yes, that was well above your ability.
Look, I could only do it once a day. So I'm not doing it now, but I think I might be able to do that now.
Maybe this coursework isn't that bad.
I think it was a pill.
Yes.
I think you should take yours.
So you're saying that you're basically.
Father, putting that pill on my bottom was a breath.
So you've taken performance enhancing drugs to get to level 3 spells.
I don't know what you've given me, but the magic powder you rubbed on my face, and that pill you put on my bottom done me a right favour.
If you did the exams again, maybe you could get above a 40.
You never know. Soru, how do you feel today?
I feel not sleepy, which is great.
Do you feel stronger?
I do.
Oh, is there any way we can move a landslide?
You don't think so. You could spend a long time trying to look at it, but this looks pretty comprehensive.
Yes.
Right. Okay. I pick up a rock and roll it towards, Soru and can you pick this up now?
So if you're going to investigate it more, you don't need to roll for this because you've spent the whole night there. You looked at it initially and you thought, oh, this looks like it's a comparatively new landslide. On second reflection and in the daylight, you're looking at it and you actually think, no, this is an old landslide that somebody has tried to move and get through.
Weird. That's not what I expected at all. Actually, looks like I thought Una would have been the one to move this about. Maybe it stuck her in place. I think we should just go on,
Climb
find
up
Una,
Yeah.
get our answers.
He knows so much more than us.
Yes, I would say so.
You gonna take your pill?
No, I'm not taking it now.
Oh, fair enough.
I'll take it when I need to.
I don't know if it was the sleep that actually let me get the level as well. Just be careful. Let me get there and you're level 3 and then we had done. Right, Sotru at the front, Doris at the back.
So Sotaru leads out,
Ramso,
avoiding
you with me, dogs at the front.
avoiding the trap.
Yep.
No, fuck's sake. I lift the pig over him.
Are you going
the horse round it.
to dismantle it?
Yeah, we're going to need the rope back.
Yes, I am.
Right. So you're going to have to set off the trap with all the boulders that you put there.
Yep, and then move the other way.
Right, everyone in the cave.
Right. So you get everyone together. You go back along the path, and you go back to the main path.
I really hope Una's not watching us.
So you get back to there, and you start going up the hill again. The dogs tell you that they can smell some of the scent from the villagers, but it's not quite as strong as the one from before. As you go up the hill, it's obviously daylight this time. It's going up. You can see a few minor offshoots to the path, but the main path continues upwards. The path's getting thinner and more raggedy as it goes, and it's becoming a little bit harder to work out the major way. As you go up, I assume, do you want to investigate any of the little offshoots?
I think we should keep going unless there's any sign that there'll be a tomb anywhere nearby.
These little offshoots, the dogs are telling you not much. Well, there's here and there bits of scent, but overall the scent is greatly reduced. There's barely any scent of the villagers anymore. It seems like that first path was the sort of major scent. Yeah. As you go up, it becomes particularly difficult now to find which way the path is going, and at that point you see a figure walking down the mountain towards you, not singing, and it is Una, but this time not singing.
Guys, watch out! Here she
Stay
comes.
in formation.
Yes, Sotru. I'm just gonna. Should I warn Sotru? Should I warn him about the sleep?
No, because if he gets angry again, this could be the end of things.
Sotru, this is Una. We're gonna have a nice conversation with her.
Okay, I'm like meeting new friends.
Sotru, how do you...
I'm actually, quick question. Yeah. Before I was put to sleep, will I have seen Uma? Or Una or not?
We just heard the singing.
You heard the singing, and the majority of you, save Farvin, were put to sleep before she came round the corner.
Okay, so I wouldn't have any recollection. Okay, yeah.
No, but Farvin has just told you that it's Una coming down. So I mean, it's irrelevant, really, isn't it?
What I'm saying is
the sleep sooner.
Oh right.
that's what I mean.
You don't think they would? Okay, yeah.
Well, because otherwise I'm going to rage. So
Sotru, I tell you what, just as a precaution, whatever thing caused you to sleep before, I think it might be to do with magic words. So what if we stuffed your ears up so you couldn't hear round here?
Just Ramto sort of nudges your leg.
What's it doing, Goris?
And we'll talk on. What's up?
The lady, she's coming.
Yeah, no, I'll spot her.
I just wanted to make sure you'd seen her.
Thanks, Ramto. Ramto spotted Una for us.
Tell him he's a shitbag.
that might be a compliment.
Father says, good job, Ramto.
Thanks.
I'll talk off again.
So, Sotru, if we plug your ears up, you won't be at risk of falling asleep again.
Why would you think I'd fall asleep again?
Goris, I think he's questioning things.
He's becoming sentient.
Do we do what's best for him?
So,
Or do we tell him the truth?
I'll hop over. So, Una has the power to put people to sleep, even if they don't want to.
Okay, Sotru's becoming quite agitated,
But
and he's starting to
she
shake
doesn't
again.
know that you're scared of sleep, so we'll just tell her you don't like it and not to do it anymore, okay?
Okay.
But if she starts singing, maybe start punching her.
Goris, are you saying she put me to sleep before?
Yes, it was her.
Okay, I fly into a rage.
I hope you weren't hoping to do any campaign today, dear.
So what do you when you say you're running towards her, what are you doing?
How far away am I?
You're about a double movement. let's
Okay,
say.
I'm going to double movement towards her.
Okay,
Okay,
as you do
hang
that,
on, initiative, because I'm going to try and stop you. I'm not letting him go over there. Right.
roll me a d20, please, Robin.
Sure. 10.
Okay.
Okay, 18.
I got 18 as well.
Right, so 18, 18, and 10.
Right, and then I'm going to grab him.
Okay,
Stop
grab.
him moving.
Yep.
Nope. 9.
Okay. Robin, roll me another d20, please.
6.
6.
Okay. So Sotru starts rushing towards Una. Goris you try to jump in the way, but he basically just bull arms you, straight arms you out the way. As he's running towards Una, you see her sort of look directly at him, and you can hear this wonderful voice come out again. But this time it's weird. She appears to almost be directing it just in a, like, she's singing, but she's singing directly at him at a lower volume than what she was when she came around the corner before. There, she was emboldened. This song it echoed off every part of the mountain. Here, she's almost like she's just singing to herself. And obviously, as Sotru gets closer towards her, he sort of walks into this wall of sound and then staggers forward and comes to a stop and appears to have gone into shutdown mode again.
Goris, he is going to be livid when he wakes up.
Una, he's terrified of being put to sleep, and then the thought of it makes him want to punch people to death.
Well, so Una continues walking down the hill. She just completely, as if he's not even there, just walks past him and goes towards you. Well, you can hardly blame me. I mean, look at those hands. That ball fist.
Yeah, no, just explaining for future ones. Maybe talk to him. But yeah, every time he sees you from now on, he's going to try and kill you, probably.
Well, perhaps maybe you as his friends, or perhaps I assume too much, maybe his colleagues, his...
I'm a friend, he's crazy.
Maybe perhaps you should explain that I mean you no harm.
Yeah, no, we did. No, that was we didn't do that, but he's going to try and punch you to death every time.
She turns to Father and she says, some people's ceiling is perhaps lower than ours.
Yes, but you have to understand, he's terribly afraid of it. I mean, you were just putting him to sleep, but to him, it's his worst nightmare.
Anyway, do you want to follow me? I've been waiting for you for an age. What earth did you get to?
Well, we had to go to sleep because our animal entourage gets a bit tired.
Right.
And it's very cold up here. You don't seem to notice it much. You're just wearing a nice dress.
Oh, one of the perks of being powerful.
Yes. Interesting.
Anyway, follow me. And she starts walking back up the mountain.
Okay. Right, well, let's follow. What are we going to do about Sotru?
Oh, he'll come round in a bit. Don't worry.
No, I know. That's the problem. When he comes round, he flies into the race.
Well, don't worry. If you follow me, we'll be 10 minutes up there. We're nearly there now. You've done relatively well.
Right, we'll tie him up. And I'll drag him up.
You're bloody drag! Well, we'll get the horse.
Yeah, we'll get the horse to drag him. Me and the horse will drag him.
Yeah, okay.
Ramto sort of nudges your...
And Ramto will help.
Yeah, I can do that. I mean, I can just wait here and tell him where you've gone if you want.
No, because he'll punch you to death, Ramto.
Oh, yeah, good point.
He's really strong. He's massively strong.
Okay. So, you tie him up?
Yeah, really tight.
Right, okay.
All of our rope.
All of
it.
Right. He's mummified in rope.
Una stands there watching you and just says, well, I mean, can't control your own friends. This is rather disappointing. I had higher hopes for you, Farven, and your group.
He's a stone construct, what can I say? He goes by his own mind.
But he's your apprentice. You should be able to tell him what to do.
It's his first time out in the world. He has very little experience. He has very little emotional control.
Well, at least you're not getting your hands dirty yourself.
Oh no, I have someone for that.
Yes. Yes.
Where is here any of that?
Yeah, it's in front of it. So you do that, and you make your way a lot slower up, further up the mountain. The path now really is only really going one way, and it's barely even a path anymore. She takes you a little bit off path. When the path dissipates, she takes you off. You go around. It's not a sort of hidden route or anything, but you get towards what appears to be essentially an old landslide, and in it there's been a bit of digging occurred, and there is a little tunnel about the size of a normal humanoid in there, almost directly down into where this landslide appears to have occurred. You follow her into it, I take it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Should we leave Sotru outside?
No, we'll drag him with us.
Okay, he might get very hairy in this tunnel if he wakes up.
Yes. But if there's a bad guy in the tunnel, Sotru's a really good guy to have around.
Okay. Do you have that conversation like in front of her? Or,
yeah.
Just don't fear. We're just going. There's nothing to fear down here.
There's one thing I'm afraid of down here.
There's two things I'm afraid of.
Yeah, no, potentially. It could be me and Father versus both of you.
So she takes you down there. You walk down this path, which looks relatively old, actually. So the avalanche itself looks old, but this path that's been cut also looks old. You go through there, and it opens up into a little room, and in front of you appears to be a broken wall, almost like you would get on the end of a tomb or a sarcophagus or something like that. That sort of old brickwork, very, very old. And it appears it's almost like an archaeological dig. It's been uncovered and broken.
The wall is broken, like shattered.
Yes.
Can we see through the wall?
So it's almost like archaeologically it's been uncovered, and then the wall that has been uncovered has been broken.
So it cracked, or a hole big enough for someone to
Hole big enough for someone to go through, and Una goes through the hole and into a dimly lit area in front.
Okay.
And I think as she goes in there, we will leave the episode there.
That means Sotru's going to be asleep for a whole week.
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o.
Or longer. And you walk into what appears to be the entrance to the tomb of Torfidus.
I can't wait to hear what this looks like.
We'll hear that next week.
Thanks for listening.
Bye!
The Formal Gamer, podcasts for those with exquisite taste.